One reason they need to have a fighter is it's inevitable there's going to be 18 games. Now, the players can either agree to it between now and 2030, or they can take a lockout through the offseason and eventually cry uncle and not miss a game, not miss a game check, and accept an 18-game regular season. It's coming. It's clearly coming. Patrick Mahomes, interviewed by CNBC Sport, said he's not a big fan of 18 games, but if it's going to happen, there should be an extra bye week. That echoes something that Joe Burrow, the Bengals quarterback, has said in the past. And hey, I'm all for that. I just don't think the league is. I think the league's position is going to be 18 games, one bye. And here's why. They've got this fascination, as do many fans, and maybe this is why the league is embracing it. President's Day weekend Super Bowl. If you add another game, most of your Super Bowls are going to land on President's Day weekend. Now, the thing they don't point out, there's like 3 or 4 over the next 20, 25 years that land on President's Day weekend under the current schedule. Never mind that. More often than not, an 18-game season with one bye week based on a season beginning the weekend after Labor Day, it takes you to President's Day weekend. Far more often than not, that's what they want to do. If you add a second bye, then you got a problem. You're going to overshoot President's Day weekend. Or you got to start on Labor Day weekend. And that gets back to a point that I've made in the past. You know, after 2001, they got out of the Labor Day business because people aren't home. People aren't watching sports. People are out having one last moment of summer before reality sets in until the holidays roll around. I think that would be different in today's reality. Everyone's carrying around their TVs. Football is bigger than it was in 2001. Everybody's got their fantasy team. Everybody's got Sunday ticket, or not everybody, because they deliberately overprice it so people don't do it. But some way, somehow, you're going to have access on your phone to what's happening in the NFL, and they can roll those numbers up and they'll get the ratings they want, and they can do it if they want to. But that's the other side of this. I agree. If the players believe they need a second bye week, it's worth considering. I just don't think the NFL is going to want to do it unless they're willing to start playing on Labor Day weekend again. And maybe at some point they have to start before Labor Day weekend. Because I think 18 isn't the end. I don't think it ends until there's 20. It may not be in my lifetime, but I'll be somewhere nodding when they finally go to 20 games. Unless I'm, not swimming in a lake of fire for all eternity, which is possible. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.